Money is underrated. Money is overrated. I've been poor. I've been rich. I've been friends with the poor. I've been friends with the rich. Some perspective from some really wealthy people. And I'm going to break it down for you in this video. If you've only been on one side of the coin, whether you're overrating money or whether you're underrating money, there's a balance to all things in life. So, welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be some real talk. So, if that sounds cool to you, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. We got Daisy over here. We got the back of the pasture. Yeah, money is an interesting topic. People feel differently about it. I think a good place is to start with the data of what the data says of how to rate it. Is money is one factor for happiness among many factors, and money does contribute to happiness up to a certain point, and that point is in the year 2000. Well, it depends where you live. They find that the happiness of how much money caps out basically when you have a good standard of living and you're secure and you have secure savings and you're not really stressed about paying the bills and you have some money to buy things and travel a little bit. So, we're talking like, depending where you live, anywhere from like 60, 75,000 to 150,000 sort of range. And after that point, you get a lot of diminishing return on money. And in some cases, money can actually elevate your stress. And more money, more problems, decrease the quality of your life. So we see that money is important to happiness. But again, there's many factors that are important to happiness, and money is one of them. The reason why money is important to happiness is because it, security. It buys food, it buys shelter, it protects your health with health insurance. It these are the basic things. It allows you to give gifts and be generous. It allows you to travel a little bit and have hobbies, and it allows you to. Those are the main things. There's some misconceptions though. Like, you don't need so much money that you don't have to work, for instance. Because it turns out that work is really important to happiness. Americans, there's some study that showed Americans are happier when they work more than 40 hours a week on average. Why? I thought people hated their jobs. No, people actually like their jobs. There's just certain things about the jobs they don't like. If you've been unemployed for a long period of time, you know how boring it can be, right? If you've been, and this is something that I've discovered is to have, you think like, oh, I don't need to work, I've got so much money. It's boring to have that kind of freedom. And I've experienced something like that, and I've also seen other people experience that. And it's like, yo, your quality of life's really not that good. You don't have to work, but that's not a perk of money. You shouldn't make it a goal. I want so much money that I want to retire. The longest living people don't retire. I mean, they sort of do. Their capabilities and their responsibilities diminish, but having responsibilities contributes to them living longer because it's not just about themselves, it's about mission. So having a clear mission, volunteering, and working are really important to happiness. So you don't need so much money that you don't have to do those things, right? You don't need so much money that it's like the difference in happiness between buying a house and renting a house is marginal. It's like, if you could pay the rent and you're secure in paying the rent, that's good enough. Really. It's nice, but it's not necessary for your happiness to, buy land. Like in my case, it's like I look at buying property on Oahu. I don't own this land, but I'm the steward of it. In a sense, it's mine. I feel security in it, right? As my wealth grows, I mean, it's at a point where I don't, I don't feel more happy for it. Even if anything, it's the stress of managing it is just extra work that I didn't necessarily feel before. Anyways, okay. You're undervaluing money though if you're like, man, I like to be broke. I like to be in debt. I like to live paycheck to paycheck. I don't have insurance. I don't want insurance. I, um, if that's the case, you're undervaluing money, because it's not that money buys happiness, but lack of money causes a lot of stress and anxiety at times. Lack of money can be very limiting to your geography and to your lifestyle. So if you are like totally broke, you're right to, hey, I need to increase my income. But as you increase your income, you don't want to do it in a way that prevents you from experiencing happiness in the other ways. Having a clear mission, volunteering, being out in nature, playing with animals, playing with kids, taking care of yourself, mentoring and being mentored, reading, being curious, producing art, playing music, swimming, dancing, singing, um, practicing faith, giving generously. These things. So I see the mistake of people who overvalue money also in the entrepreneur world. You know, for the most part, the farmers are happier than the entrepreneurs. The farmers who maybe they undervalue money a little bit, but overvaluing money is maybe even a bigger mistake, where they've built these lives where they're deprived from these blue zones, habits of happiness in the community, and so on. And it causes them to miss out. So what I want you to do is I want you to not overvalue money, but also not undervalue it. And value the other things in life quite a bit too, but um, yeah, income and feeling like you're paid adequately is important. Our The natural need for some sort of status is normal, and it's healthy, and it's fine. And yeah, if you need to get to work, get to work. So I hope you find that helpful. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please share it and comment down below. Do you overvalue money? Do you undervalue money? I'm interested in hearing. I feel like I'm at a point where I value it just right. And to share personally, again, like, I've been poor, I've been rich, I'm in a pretty good financial situation right now. I don't need YouTube money. I don't need coaching money. I don't even need farm money, but I do all these things anyways because life's more about the work than the reward. Life's more about the process than the result. Life's more about walking the walk than being at the destination. So, for me, I'm fortunate that I'm in a situation where I can just do the work that I want to do and make whatever I make is fine. I'm good with that. And I get to experience a nice life and focus on community and relationships. Not to say I'm perfect or that my life's perfect, but I'm in a decent space to tell you. So thanks, much love, and look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.